require cooperation, play key roles, financial assistance, coordinate, negative spillover, financial crisis, implement stimulus packages, bailout funds, priorities, conflicts, tariff disputes. The interconnectedness of global economies requires cooperation among nations. International organizations like the World Trade Organization (WTO), the International Monetary Fund (IMF), and the World Bank play key roles in regulating global trade, providing financial assistance, and promoting economic stability. Global economic policies are often coordinated to avoid negative spillover effects. For example, during the 2008 financial crisis, countries worked together to implement stimulus packages and provide bailout funds to stabilize the global economy. However, differences in national policies and priorities can lead to conflicts, as seen in trade wars and tariff disputes. Tariff disputes across borders, inequalities with access to, fall behind. Furthermore, job displacement, shifts, labor markets, technological advancements have accelerated global interdependence. The Internet, smartphones, and other technologies have revolutionized communication and business, making it easier for companies to operate across borders. For example, e-commerce has allowed businesses to reach customers worldwide, and online platforms have created global marketplaces for goods and services. However, technological advances can also create inequalities. For instance, countries with access to advanced technology benefit from economic growth, while those without it may fall behind. Furthermore, rapid technological changes can lead to job displacement and shifts in industry demands, affecting labor markets and economies. Deforestation, international collaboration, national borders threaten coastal cities, neighboring nations, interdependence, degradation, region, consequences. As a result, emphasis, tackle, collectively, environmental issues such as climate change, deforestation, and pollution are increasingly recognized as global challenges that require international collaboration. These problems do not respect national borders, and their effects can be felt worldwide. For example, rising sea levels due to climate change threaten coastal cities around the globe, and pollution from one country can affect neighboring nations. Global economic interdependence means that environmental degradation in one region can have economic consequences for others. As a result, there is a growing emphasis on sustainable development, green technologies, and international agreements to tackle these issues collectively. Trade and finance, tourism, contributor, tourists, exports, mutual understanding, dominance, homogenization, tensions. Global economic interdependence is not only about trade and finance, it also involves cultural exchange. Cultural industries such as entertainment, tourism, and education have become significant contributors to the global economy. Countries that attract international students, tourists, and cultural exports can benefit economically. For example, Hollywood movies are a major export for the U.S., and Japan's anime industry has a global fan base. Cultural exchange can stimulate creativity, innovation, and mutual understanding. However, it can also lead to challenges, such as the dominance of certain cultures over others, creating cultural homogenization or tensions. Emerging economies, investment, growth, low-cost labor, resources, shifts, competition, policies and strategies, discussion. Emerging economies, particularly in Asia, Africa, and Latin America, play an increasingly important role in the global economy. Countries like China, India, and Brazil have become key players in trade, investment, and technology development. Their growth has provided new markets for developed economies and new sources of low-cost labor and resources. However, The rise of these economies also creates challenges, such as shifts in global power dynamics and competition for resources. As emerging economies continue to grow, their economic policies and strategies will have a greater impact on the global economy, making them important players in international discussions on economic policy.